He lost everything in one moment of rage, but one choice changed his whole life. Jason Turner was 28, living in a small apartment in Phoenix, Arizona. On the outside, he looked successful, a good job at a tech firm, friends who liked him, and a girlfriend named Mia who cared deeply for him. But Jason had a secret. His anger was a storm he couldn't control. Every minor irritation, a slow driver, a colleague's suggestion, even a text message that took too long to reply, set him off. It wasn't just frustration. It was like a fuse lit deep inside him. He gripped the steering wheel so hard his knuckles turned white, shout at co-workers in meetings, and snap at Mia even when she was trying to help. One Friday evening, after a long day of work, Jason slammed his laptop closed. A simple email had ruined his mood, or so he thought. He stormed into the kitchen, accidentally knocking over a glass of water. That small sound ignited something in him, and he yelled in a way that shook Mia to her core. "You're overreacting," she said softly. That moment hit Jason like a mirror he couldn't look away from. His anger wasn't an occasional flare-up. It was running his life. Something had to change. The next morning, Jason sat alone in his car, before work. His reflection in the rearview mirror looked tired, worn, like someone much older than 28. He thought about the night before, about Mia's hurt eyes. Jason searched his phone for how to control anger and found a video titled, "Control Your Anger, Master Your Life." It explained something he'd never realized. Science says decisions made in moments of anger are more likely to be wrong and harmful than ones made when calm. YouTube. He watched it twice. The narrator talked about how anger floods your brain with stress chemicals, making logic hard and reactions quick. That hit Jason hard. For the first time, he saw that his anger wasn't just emotional. It was biological. Jason called in sick that day, but not because he was weak. He needed to face himself, to be honest with why he lost control so easily. He dusted off an old notebook and wrote, "Why do I lose my temper?" His first answer was ugly. "I think I enjoy being right more than I enjoy peace." The first step. Jason's first attempt to change was awkward. He downloaded an anger management app and tried breathing exercises he found online. The first morning he used them, the alarm went off late. Instead of rushing out, he sat up, closed his eyes, and breathed slowly. At first, it felt strange, like wearing someone else's shoes. But when he finished, something clicked. He felt lighter, not calm exactly, but more in control. Later that day, a co-worker, Todd, started an argument about who should take the lead on a big project. Old Jason would have snapped, but new Jason paused. He counted to 10. Todd kept talking. Jason kept breathing. Instead of shouting, he said calmly, "Let's find a way that works for both of us." The meeting ended in agreement, and Jason felt a satisfaction that anger never gave him, the test. 2 weeks later, Jason and Mia went hiking at Camelback Mountain. It was beautiful, until someone cut in line at a narrow trail. Inside Jason, something began to rise. His muscles tightened, his heart raced. But this time he remembered the breathing exercise. He closed his eyes for a full minute, counted, and when he opened them, he didn't see an enemy, just another person trying to enjoy the trail. Mia watched him quietly and smiled. When they reached the summit, Jason didn't shout like he used to. He simply said, "I used to let things control me. Now I choose how to respond." Mia hugged him. "I'm proud of you," she said, mastering life. Months passed. Jason kept practicing calm reactions, breathing, pausing, thinking. He even started a small group at work for co-workers who wanted to manage stress and emotions. People opened up, shared stories of hardship, and supported each other. One day, his boss asked him to speak at a company event about emotional intelligence. Jason stood in front of hundreds of employees and shared his journey, from losing control to choosing control. "My anger used to dictate my choices," he said. "But I learned that peace, not rage, leads to better decisions, stronger relationships, and a life worth living." People applauded. Some walked up to thank him. Some cried. Jason realized something. Controlling anger isn't about never feeling anger. It's about mastering yourself.